Want to build an ADU and keep your budget under control? Spoiler alert, nothing in this video has to do anything with countertops, cabinetry, flooring, or any finishes. Today, we're going on the silent, non-obvious budget killers. I'm Dan with DLC here in Sacramento. We specialize in ADU garage conversions. For over 13 years, we've been turning underused garages into beautiful, functional living spaces, rental units, guest houses, and multi-generational homes. Today, we're breaking down the top 5 site and design choices that have the biggest impact on your ADU cost. These are the quiet budget killers, the decisions that can swing your project by $5,000, $10,000, even $30,000 plus before you've even picked a single finish. If you're thinking about converting a garage into an ADU or building a brand new one in your backyard, this is the stuff you really need to understand first, why this matters. A lot of people focus on cabinetry and countertops, flooring, and other things when they think about budget. Those things do matter, but from a builder's perspective, the big money is in the utilities, the structure, and the stuff underground and above the roof line. Get these 5 decisions right, and you can keep your project closer to your initial budget. Get them wrong, and you're suddenly in mid to high-end pricing, whether you meant to be there or not. Let's get into it. First big decision, are you going gas or all electric? From a pure construction cost standpoint, all electric is usually cheaper for an ADU garage conversion in California. Gas often adds about $5,000 to $10,000 more to your project. That's because you may need 1, a new gas line trench, 2, meter work with the utility company, or 3, extra coordination and inspections. All electric keeps things simpler. There's no gas trench, fewer penetrations in the building. You can use high efficiency electric systems like heat pump water heaters and mini splits, which California's energy code really likes. And on top of that, California is steadily pushing towards electrification, especially with newer Title 24 requirements. Going all electric today tends to be more future-proof. Here's some key takeaways. Number 1, if you're planning a rental ADU, all electric is almost always the best bang for your buck. Number 2, if you've got a future tenant who must have a gas range, we'll price that out up front so it doesn't surprise you later. The second big cost driver, how we handle your electrical panel. You basically have 2 main paths. The first path, number 1, add a separate metered electrical panel for the ADU. Or number 2, upgrade the main house panel and add a sub panel for the ADU. This way is often about $5,000 to $10,000 more expensive than the separate metered option. Why can upgrading the main panel cost more? Well, number 1, you're touching the main service for the entire house, which can trigger larger panel equipment, more labor, possible relocation to meet current code clearances, and other problems. Number 2, it often involves more coordination with the utility company. On the flip side, a separate ADU meter can be cleaner in some cases, especially if your existing main panel is older or already maxed out, or you want a clean separation of power for usage between tenants. On every project here at DLC, we start by looking at your existing panel, your ADU load, and your long-term plans. Whether you want a tenant, family, or more just flexible space, then we show you how each route affects both costs and future utility bills. Next up, water service location and distance. This is one homeowners almost never think about, but it has a huge impact on budget because of the trenching. Your cost depends on, number 1, where your water line enters your property, number 2, how far your ADU is from that point, and number 3, the route, depth, and site access we need to get there. In Sacramento, a lot of homes have water service in the front of the lot. That means a backyard ADU might require a long trench all the way from the front yard to the rear. Some neighborhoods, though, have rear alley service, which can seriously shorten the run and save money. Here are the rough numbers for water runs to an ADU. Under 20 feet, around $3,000 to $5,000. 20 to 100 feet, around $7,500. Over 100 feet can cost you $8,000 to $15,000. So simply, where the city put your water line can swing your budget by 10 grand. This is why we always do a detailed site walk and utility locate early in the process before we finalize layout, so you're not hit with surprise trenching costs later. And number 4 is similar, but usually a bit more expensive, sewer location and distance. Again, we're looking at where the sewer line is located, how far it is from the ADU, the depth and route of the connection, and whether or not we can keep everything gravity fed or if we need an injection pump. Here's some typical cost ranges for sewer connections. Under 20 feet, look to spend about $4,000 to $5,000. 20 to 100 feet, around $8,500. Over 100 feet can often cost you $9,000 to $16,000. In many Sacramento neighborhoods, the sewer is at the front of the property, so backyard ADUs need a longer trench. But if you're lucky enough to have rear alley sewer lines, your route may be shorter and much cheaper. Sewers located near trees, driveways, or tight side yards can also really complicate things. Sometimes the ADU layout or exact placement can be nudged a bit to shorten these runs and save thousands. Heck, you can even save up to $5,000 just by not having to do an injection pump. The fifth and final big driver of cost is how much you modify the existing garage structure, especially the footprint and roof. You've got two main paths. Option one, keep the existing footprint. You convert the garage as is. If the roof is in good shape, you can keep it, which costs you $0 from a roofing standpoint. If it needs work, a roof replacement is usually in the $10,000 to $20,000 range for a typical two-car garage. This is usually the most budget-friendly way to get a fully functional ADU, especially when you combine it with the facts that the foundation walls and roof are already there, unlike a new detached ADU built from scratch. And option two, add an addition to the garage. Maybe you want an extra bedroom, more storage, or a larger living area. That usually means extending the footprint and doing a full roof tear off and rebuild, often in the $30,000 to $50,000 range just for that scope. Suddenly you've jumped from simple conversion into something that looks a lot more like a new build in terms of structural scope and cost. Now, sometimes this is absolutely worth it, especially if that extra bedroom allows you to command significantly higher rents or create the perfect layout for a family member. The key is understanding that this is a major cost and not a minor tweak. Now, all these cost drivers apply to new build ADUs, and here's why we're such big fans of garage conversions. Specifically, number one, the structure is already there, foundation, walls, roof. Number two, utilities are typically closer to the main house. And number three, you're building within your existing footprint, so you're not fighting new setback or zoning issues. And number four, and because a garage conversion is treated as an alteration, not new construction, you're generally not required to install solar panels under California Title 24 Energy Code, unlike many new detached ADU builds. All of that can add up to $20,000 to $50,000 in savings compared to building a detached ADU from the ground up. That's why at DLC, our specialty is ADU garage conversions. We think they're one of the smartest, most cost-effective ways to add living space and income potential to your property. So to recap, the 5 site and design choices that move your ADU budget the most are: number one, gas versus all electric. Number two, electric panel strategy. Number three, water service location and distance. Number four, sewer main location and distance. And number five, whether you expand the garage or rebuild the roof. Nail these decisions early and you can avoid a lot of surprise costs and keep your ADU project predictable and doable. If you're in the Sacramento area and you're thinking about building an ADU, that's exactly what we help people with every day, from concept to completion, and always with your budget in mind. Drop us a comment, send us a DM, or reach out to us through our website if you want us to take a look at your property and walk you through your specific project needs.